Hey, I'm Gav from Gav Takes Photos, and today we're going to be looking around the woods for some fungi. Nice, simple. It's that time of year, and the woods are looking really pretty today. So let's go on. Let's go searching. As far as setup today, I'm using the Olympus EM1 Mark III and the 12 to 100 f4 Pro. I think this setup's going to give me the best results out of all the lenses and cameras I've got. So we'll see. I've also bought the dreaded tripod with me just in case, and also a small light. I've lost my little LED cube. Don't know where that's gone. We dropped it somewhere. So I bought a work light, which has notoriously bad battery. It is fully charged, but for how long? So as soon as I find something somewhere, we'll try and light it up a little bit as quickly as possible and get the shot. If it needs lighting up, of course. It's a nice day to be out. Now, there's this little mushroom here. I wasn't expecting to find any on top of the trees because I have done this walk quite a few times. I've never seen any here. So I'm going to try and get a photo of this. Quite a lot of interest around it. Nice brown leaves everywhere, and yeah, there's some more growths around there. So there's a few things to take photos of here. I should be able to do this handheld because the light's not bad here. So yeah, let's get to it. Let's get some photos. Now, the way I'm doing this is I'm using handheld high-res mode because I'm using high ISO because, well, the video camera's on the tripod right now. But handheld high-res mode actually lowers the amount of noise in the image and gives you more dynamic range. So for high ISO handheld shots like this, it's a really useful feature. It's one that I did in a video last year with mushrooms, and that technique still stands as one of the best to use if you don't have a tripod or your tripod's busy. That's why I'm using it. And that, I think, is all the shots I'm getting from that log. This one's still processing, but I'm pretty sure I nailed it. I should wait. Yes, of course I did. Of course. Got this, right? There should be more. Specifically, I'm looking for the smaller ones. Again, I haven't actually purchased a macro lens since last year, so OM system, if you're watching you want to send me a macro lens, I'd gladly be the recipient. You're probably not watching though, so wishful thinking. There are so many little doors everywhere. Kind of cute for the kids. Kind of don't get it myself though, but it's not for me, is it? I do feel if I'm going to get the good shots, the ones I want now, I'm going to have to maybe leave the path, which is fine. I just got to find somewhere which looks like it might have something good there and just go adventuring, I suppose. Because all the stuff by the path has obviously been absolutely rampaged over by dogs and people, kids, you know, the sort of stuff, the normal stuff. But obviously for photos, that doesn't make it so nice, does it? Half trampled mushrooms everywhere, so. Oh, see, there's going to be something in there, isn't there? Here I go, here I go. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. They're a little bit beat up. That one, though. They're also a little bit beat up. I can do something with this one, though. That one's kind of cool. There, that one. Oh, ho, ho. If this comes out, that's going to be sick. I hope it does. My hands were a little bit shaky because I was rushing. A fly landed on the mushroom. So, oh, I hope it comes out. Come on. It's loading. just a little bit blurry. Okay, well, don't rush your shots, even if it is something that's not going to be repeated. God damn it. I'm going to climb over this tree trunk. Watch out, make sure I don't destroy any other potential mushrooms. Because I think the shot from here is going to look better. Oh, there's even more over there. And I'm getting absolutely obliterated by the spiky plants here. Oh, okay. Things I do for these shots, huh? So, yeah, that's perfect. Let's actually speed up my shutter a little bit. A little bit. Yeah, why don't I light this up with a light? I've got a light in my pocket. God, that's bright. That's a little bit better. Got a faster shutter speed now. And it's a little bit lit up. Obviously, you can see this isn't a great light, so I can't actually control how bright it is. It's just it's on or off. But it is better than nothing. How did that come out? Oh. Okay. Okay. Did I get the shot first time? I never get the shot first time. Huh. Okay, so there is another one over here, which looks good from this angle. It's actually missing half of it from behind. But let's try and light this up. Or the useful thing about this is it's actually got another light on the other side. And I'm going to use that to prop it up. There we go. How does that look? I probably should say the settings I'm using. So, using ISO 1600, f6.3 and 1/60th of a second. Oh, that looks ace. Now, obviously, you've seen me put some leaves behind it. It's not true to the scene that was here originally, but I'm not using anything that, wasn't already in the area. I think, in my mind, that's fine. Let me know in the comments that I'm wrong, obviously. I think I've struck the jackpot here. There's a lot around here, so I'm going to move you somewhere else. These are my next target. These are going to be slightly more difficult because there are a lot of spiky plants around them. And getting me low enough to get the shot without getting ripped to pieces is going to prove very difficult. But I'm going to move this stick. Again, tell me in the comments section how wrong I am to move stuff. Move this. Oh, be careful, Gav. That's looking better. Again, consider this landscaping in landscape photography. They're very spiky. They're very spiky. Ow. It's just a bit of gardening work, a bit of landscaping while doing landscape photography. It's all similar names. Let's go over there. I'm not breaking you. I'm just convincing you to go away. That'll do. I want to light these up from the bottom, I think. Yeah, so maybe like that. That can work. The difficult thing is now is getting me down there. Oh, my leg. One of those spikes must have broken off in my trousers because it is absolutely doing mayhem to Me leg. There it is. I see it. Get out. The Adventures of Gav. Is that going to come out again? Handheld high res, same sense as before, because the light just it's not changing. It's nice and consistent in the woods. That's what's nice about this. A lot of the time, you just dial the settings in and it is done. That's fine. I'm starting to get a bit of diffraction in there because I'm shutting the aperture down too much. So, I like that from behind. That looks interesting. I've just got to convince this little branch here to go away. Go on. Get away. There we go. Gotta be careful not to get the actual light in the shot as well. Now, if that takes... What type of spider is that? Focus. Focus, Gav. I'm awful for this. I just get sidetracked by everything. Be halfway through a story to someone, I get going on a tangent about some random nonsense I've just remembered. It's really annoying sometimes. Oh, mate. Absolutely nailed that one. Right. Just got spiked in my bum. Off to the next fungi. Whee! So you can see I've got the light set up here. I did just get absolutely obliterated by something very sharp, and I have no idea what it was because there wasn't any plants on the light, so maybe I got bitten. I don't know. Got this little mushroom here. It's getting very difficult to stand. The ground is very sinky here. Oh, and I found some more. Focus on the one at hand. Oh, the colours in this shop in particular are just absolutely outstanding. True earthy tones everywhere. Again, handheld high-res mode. Same settings as before. 1/60th of a second. f6.3 ISO, whatever it was, 1000 or something. This tree just keeps on giving. This is a great idea to come to this tree. There's more here. So, take a few more photos. And I am aware I mean lots of photos at the same time. I know that. So we're going to get this last shot here on the floor next to me. And then try and find a different type of mushroom somewhere. Once again, same story. So I have to find a way to light these up nicely. Shouldn't be too difficult, given what's around here. Let's get down. This bit of landscaping in. I'll put this behind them, give them a bit of background separation from all the greenery. And I think that might look quite nice. Lippy Dippy Screen is out and about today. This really is the only time of year I genuinely use this flip screen. It's for getting low for stuff like this. I'm not too happy with that composition, but I'm happy with the other ones I got, so no real loss there. Let's get that light turned off before it runs out of battery. Right, exiting this area. I think we should zoom out a bit. That's better. Exiting this area, run into another hornet. Before this year, I had only ever seen in my life one hornet, and that was on TV. This year, I've been running into them constantly. I really didn't think I'd see them around this time of year, but hey ho. Yeah, let me know if there's a reason there's more this year, because absolutely bonkers the amount I've seen them. Like, you just hear that, whoa, a really angry wasp, and then this massive thing appears. You're like, yeah, see you later, pal. See you later. There might be something here. There might be. I should. Plus, that tree just looks cool. So yeah, I should check that out. Let's go over there. I was not wrong. So there's a few here. Be careful, Gav. Oh, mate. Jackpot. said I was coming out for mushrooms and fungi for the first time ever. It's been really easy, and I appreciate that. So let's get some shots set up around here. Don't know where to put the camera. Problems for later. Alright, so there's nowhere sensible to set the camera up for recording, which is fine. I'm just going to show you what I'm shooting now. Let's get over here. There we go. There's this little family of mushrooms right here. That is what I want to get a photo of. I'm going to try and do it some justice here. We shall see, but what a beautiful scene. And up we go. So, I decided to do a little bit of a comparison with this little family of mushrooms here. So first you're going to see is the view all the way zoomed out and as close as I can actually get the lens. Now, you see a lot of the background is in focus as well, and there really isn't any sort of subject separation. So let's zoom in a little bit more. Now this is zoomed in a bit more, and as you can see the background's starting to disappear a little bit, which is nice. But again, you can do better. So zoomed all the way out to 100mm on this lens, this is what the difference is. And that's why I shoot zoomed out, because I want the separation, because I think it makes the photos just look better. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I'm going to get one more shot from here, not of these, of some over here. Again, there's nowhere good to put the camera where it's not going to ruin potential more fungi, so yeah, just going to get the shot. I believe in the whole leave no trace, so that obviously means don't leave your rubbish behind, don't leave things in the forest that weren't already here. But I also believe that means don't destroy things. So you notice when I'm moving branches or twigs out the way or leaves out the way, I'm not snapping them off, I'm just gently convincing them to get out of the way. And it's the same with these mushrooms and fungi here. I'm trying my best not to break any at all, because they're quite nice to look at, and it'd be nice for other people to be able to come here and look at them as well. And that's just kind of how I am with this. And I'm sure a lot of you watching this are very much the same. You don't want to come out to the woodland and see things that have been destroyed on purpose by people, stupid people. So I try my best to live by that. An absolutely perfect day, honestly. Glad I came out. Right, I think that just about wraps it up. I haven't found any more in a short while walking around, so there's that. And I'm pretty happy with the shots I got. Let me know in the comment section below if you're going out and getting some nice mushroom or fungi shots this season, and if you've been successful. So yeah, let me know. Please drop a like, subscribe if you haven't. I know most of you haven't watching these videos, so I know these things. I'm on to you. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, do all of the things of that nature down there, and I'll see you in the next video.